Welcome to School of Hospitality. I am Dr. Mehra, Dean School of Hospitality and Tourism. I will be teaching you Food Foundation course in Food and Beverage Service 1 and the course code is BSCH 1002. The topic for today is primary and secondary sectors of catering and the objectives for the day, 4 of them are as follows. Now what are the objectives? Objectives are what all you are supposed to be learning by the end of my session today. The first is to become familiar with the sectors in which food and beverage is divided. Second, to understand the importance of each sector. Third, to understand and remember the importance of each sector. Fourth, to understand and remember role of each sector in hospitality industry. Let's move on to the primary sector. Now here, this is the depiction of activities where food business is the primary. So it means you are doing this for profit. A hotel, the food being served is for profit. So the entire activity runs on food. The restaurant, if there is no profit, no restaurant. In a bar, if there is no profit, there is no bar. So the restaurant, the bar, the discotheque, the banquet and the pastry shop are primary food and beverage sector because the core area for revenue generation or profit is, or the core business is, or the primary business is food. Now let's move on to the secondary sector. We have railway catering, the service of food and beverage in railways for the passengers traveling through train, known as railway catering. It's either made inside the train or it is prepared and the pantry disperses the food while the train is moving. In air catering, in this catering service, the food and beverage are served to on-bound passengers of an aircraft. In this catering, the complete food is prepared on the ground and served and packed in the airlines. Have a look at the pics and the video which is moving. This gives you a good idea as to what is happening. Let's move on to ship and cruise catering. Now in a ship could be transporting materials, ship could be an army ship or it could be a merchant navy ship. Merchant navy is where for business the goods are being moved from one country to another. So, and also the cruise catering. Now what is cruise catering? Cruise is basically a floating hotel moving from one country to another country. So the primary activity is the stay and the transportation, and the secondary activity here is the food and the beverage and other things that are served to you, and the kitchens are there. This is a huge setup. Also in health and hospitality catering. Now this catering takes place in the hospitals and health related places. The catering in these places are more concentrated on nutritional values and hygiene, because sick people must have certain things, and certain things have to be not to be part of their food as per the doctor's recommendation and the nutritionist recommendation. In this catering only non-alcoholic beverages are allowed to be offered, and the target guests, which can be patients, staff or visitors, etc., because this is for well-being and health. This is a cruise line which is moving. See how majestic it looks while it is moving. A ship can carry up to 4,000 passengers, 2,000 crew or staff which will be serving these 4,000 people. It may have 10 to 15 decks, means levels of rooms, with 15 to 20 restaurants, 15 to 20 swimming pools. Now moving on, in the secondary catering we have industrial catering. That means if Maruti Udyog has a factory or it has a service center, so the industry is basically production of cars or service of cars. So that is the primary activity. So the secondary part is the food, which must be provided to all the employees, a few thousand employees, 24 hours, and in the service center to the employees again who are servicing, and to the customers who bring their cars. So the provision of food and beverage as a duty meal in many industries for their employees and staff at very subsidized rates. is called industrial catering. We have then religious catering, food and beverage service provided in the religious places for the people coming for spirituality comes under the religious catering. The target of such catering is to provide the basic requirement of customer, which can be prasad or langar. Now this is not for profit. Okay, cost is also not the issue when this process is going on. Have a look at the pics. Now let's come to the practice questions. Now here we have 5 practice questions. We've already covered the entire set, the answers that could be there for this. First is, what do you understand by primary sector? Second, what do you understand by secondary sector? Third, name any examples of 5 examples of secondary sector of catering. Then fourth, differentiate primary and secondary sectors. And fifth is, list down the purpose of dividing catering into sectors. Now here for question 5, profit is list on the purpose of catering. What is the purpose? The purpose could be profit. So in the primary sector, the profit is there in all the primary catering, and food service is the main activity. Okay. So while we are traveling and in any health activity, food again plays a very important role. Next, let's come down to references. That means the materials used. So we have 3 books to help you out with this on food and beverage service. First is by R. Singaravilan and second is Dennis Lillicrap. Now Dennis Lillicrap is a little tough book to understand. Okay, the first one I will prefer you read and you understand. The third is by Sudhir Andrews. Then there is a YouTube link. This is followed by a link again. So we've come to the end of the session. Thank you very much, and I'm sure you have enjoyed this session. All right. Good day. Good luck. Enjoy.